kit that arrived in the, I wouldn't say the post, arrived in a delivery today. This kit is just the proton pack itself. There's no neutrino wand, as I've got the Spengler, which I've modded to actually put in there. So we're going to have a quick look on what's in the box. I've just grabbed a few things. So envelope has got the stickers for the various different things. I'm just going to put things on the side here. It's got the bumper. Now I'm going to get all of these parts wrong because I can't remember what they're all called. So if I say tubey thing, you know what I mean. Anyway, there's the bumper. I have got, there's the that metal thing that goes on the end of the bumper. That's terrible. I should know it. My brain's not functioning. Tubey things. Oh, clip hard. I recognise what that is. There's a clip hard there. A tubey thing. It's terrible. All the various different. There's a handle for the top. Various different connectors for the piping. So I apologise to everybody who's built one of these before and knows every single piece inside and out. So we've got the cables of various lengths, thank goodness, they're all nicely cut and I'll be able to just plug them in. I presume this is the, well, I think, no, it's too big. Yeah, it might be the neutrino one, but because I haven't got the neutrino one, it might just be part of the main kit. Right, I'm going to have to be careful here. Discs and a thing of some description. Not sure what that is yet. I know that bit goes on the bottom next to the main bit. Now I did order metal parts with this as well, so I will be bringing out some metal parts. That is, I recognise that goes on the back. Nice. More tubey things. I'll figure out what they're called later on. There. Another, some screws in the bottom there, which is really handy, with another kind of pot thing that goes somewhere. I will be checking out the planet at some point. Now I believe this is, oh, we've got the cable, ribbon cable, and I believe this is for mounting inside the motherboard for power and things, which I may or may not be using because I'm using an amplifier that I've already got, so I will figure that one out. Coming down to other bits now, so more screws and bits in here, getting down to aluminium bits. Oh, there's the attaching the neutrino wand. And another tubey bit, metal one. Ooh, yes. Bolts and screws, and more bolts and screws. Oh, that's for attaching the ribbon cable. Lots of bolts and screws. So there is a lot in the box. These are, right, if I remember rightly, these are spacers for the backpack. So when you put the Alice frame on, you can separate the spacers from the motherboard. Right, okay. I know what this is. It's a big metal thing that sticks on the back and attaches it, and yeah, you know what it's called. We'll figure out where they all go. These are the resistors, capacitors that go on the side in various different places, and that looks like a switch or a knob somewhere. I'm getting there. I can see. These are really heavy pieces. I think that, if I remember rightly again, that is the big bit that sticks out the top, and the metal thingy, thingy doodah, what's it? I'm just called, I don't care. Everything's doodah, what's it thingy. These are the more tubey things that stick out the bottom. There we go. Lovely, really heavy. Have fun putting this together. Right. Try not to get too many of these on the floor. Water bags with connectors. Getting to the good bit now. Just making sure I've not got anything on the top, because is there anything I can lift? Right, okay. There's another metal tubey thing. There's other bits and pieces inside. There's a yeah, I know that's a tubey thing for the top. Tubey thing. I'm gonna get a t-shirt printed. Tubey things. Right, there we go. Have a feel. Right, okay. And you can see. Let's check there's anything else in the bottom, but there's the motherboard, all nicely undercoated. Really nice. So rotate it a bit. We've got all the rivets. It's all mounted. And on the side we've got various screws that keep it all together. I'm really thankful that this is actually mounted on the motherboard, because I do not have the tools or anything to be able to cut this thickness of aluminium. But it is absolutely, this is going to be a fun project. Hello everybody. Yeah, welcome to day 2 of the Proton Pack build. Everything was unpacked. I haven't cleaned all the pieces yet, because I want to make sure they actually fit. There's no point in cleaning it up yet. So I have got all the various different parts, components attached to the main pack. I'm starting to learn the different component names now, so which is good, but I'm not going to embarrass myself immediately. So the bumper, I do have the bumper fully fitted. I've taken it off because it was quite difficult to get the side injectors, not the tubey things, side injectors fitted. These ones are also fit. I haven't screwed them totally home yet, but they're all in place, all the holes drilled. That does rotate. I've got the end one. It took me a while, for some reason, to figure out how that attached. Crazy thing with the Ben of Kent kit. There's a very long screw that goes right away from the end all the way through into the pack, which was what I was which I was wondering about, because obviously this one's hollow. A lot of the other pieces are solid. So anyway, this, for the minute at least, I've just put a screw and a washer on the end of this one, so it is possible to rotate it. These are all, the aluminium bits. I like this one protruding a bit. I know some kits put them flush, but this one I've put it slightly protruding, so you can see it a bit higher. This, I put a double-ended screw on the end, so it will be fit, so you can actually turn it or rip it off. So that's going to be done. A slight mistake I did, just to let everybody be careful when you're putting things in, because this was an elbow, and I did screw the elbow. I mustn't have put the elbow deep enough, or screwed the hole deep enough into this stuff, because when I put the elbow on I ended up with a gap. So what I've actually had to do was cut the end off, so that is actually flush now, but I can't take it out without wrecking the thread. So just be careful of your elbows. That was my first elbow. Probably it's probably the worst elbow to put in, to be honest, because a lot of the other elbows go into space and you can screw them from behind. This one, because it's going into a solid piece, I thought I'd measured it right, but it wasn't deep enough, so I ended up putting the rest of it on. I couldn't actually take it back out again, so I'm going to have to paint around that. I'm going to cover it up when I get the paint in. This is actually just loose on the top at the moment. I have screwed it in once, but I don't want to have to keep screwing it in and unscrewing it. Miracle of Miracles with a Ben of Kent kit. It's a mouthful. Discovered some of the pieces. I wasn't too sure what the pieces were, but yes, we actually get lenses for the lights around there and the blue lens there, which I didn't realise, which is great. Absolutely brilliant. Some of the stuff here have the clip-arts just temporarily attached there. I've got another one of those handy dandy like double-ended screws that basically screws into the bottom then screws into the top. To use pliers and things. It took me a while to get this in there. For some reason this one didn't quite want to fit in the hole there in this case, so I've had to sand a lot of that area out, you might see there, to actually get that to fit in. Haven't measured up the hoses and all the cables yet, but I just wanted to get all the solid pieces in. And what else can I tell you? Yes, this is all going to need to be tidied up there, but those are on the side there. I didn't measure up that. That's all fit in fairly solid. I haven't actually attached that yet, but that is fairly solid into the spot, so I'm very confident that all this stuff is going to fit. I don't think any other extra pieces need to be put on. I have that actually fits all the way through now, and it's screwed from the other side. I'm gonna have to put some washers or something because I seem to have a lot more space at the end here. I might actually have a shorter one of this to be able to attach that, but we'll be able to get that solid, so it's fairly easy in the middle there. So I've still obviously got more holes to drill, which is going to be for the cables going through. Some of this still needs to be attached down properly, but I've made enough of the holes to kind of sort out. I've drilled a hole into the end there, so that's going to be super glued. The cable's going to be super glued that goes somewhere into here. There's a few bits and pieces. So really the next stage for this is to undercoat everything. Some of the decisions I've made, I've been looking at some of the pictures of the packs, and in the case of this I'm actually going to spray the bumper gloss black. The rest of the kit is going to be satin to start with at least, but this is gloss black. Looked at some of them and it looks very metal like. I might dull the gloss down afterwards with some satin, but not too much, because I want this to look a bit more metallic than the surround. I do have some other of the textured paint to go around this kind of area, while that's going to be satin, so I'm going to have to do some masking, but that's planned for the future. So really that's it for the main body of the Proton pack so far. So hope that's info for as much as possible. I do have lots of bolts and things. If you've got one of the Ben of Kent, I can't even say it, Ben of Kent kits, I think I'll just call it box from now on. If you've got one of the box kits, you get lots of screws and nuts and things like that. I'm not brilliant at putting them into, so I'm going to have to put lots of nuts on the back sides of a lot of these things just to keep them secure. But yeah, I do have lots of screws and nuts and things that are left over that you do actually get with the kit. But as I say, yeah, I'm happy with it so far, and I'm ready to give everything a wash and then prime it. I'll see you in a couple of days. Have fun. Bye bye.